Today we're gonna make and drink the Rum Drum from Tropical Standard. It's the Tropical Standard's take on the rum barrel, and lucky for all of us, it's one of the least prep heavy of the drinks in the book. And while there are 13 ingredients for this one, there's only one ingredient here that will be difficult for most of us to find. We're going 3 levels deep on this drink because the Tropical Standard Rum Drum is actually an adaptation of the Barrel O Rum from the Mai Kai, which was Mariano Licudine's adaptation of the Don the Beachcomber rum barrel. For this one, you'll need saline solution, Angostura bitters, Calamansi juice, passion fruit puree, lime juice, orange juice, grapefruit juice, demerara syrup, honey syrup, St. Elizabeth allspice dram, Hamilton 151, Caruba, and Worthy Park 109. Calamansi is a hybrid citrus fruit native to the Philippines. The juice has a more orange color than lime and is much more acidic. I've tasted these against each other and they're noticeably different. In the book, they point out that Calamansi is there to back the orange juice to provide a signature tang of Florida citrus. And if you try Calamansi on its own, it is definitely more intense. I happen to have a Seafood City nearby, which is a Filipino grocery store, and I couldn't find fresh Calamansi, but I did find some frozen Calamansi juice. And while fresh is always best, it is significantly different than normal lime acidity and taste, so I'm going to be using the frozen version for this cocktail. If you want to learn more about Calamansi and its importance to Filipino cuisine, I'll leave a link to this great video that I recently just watched on YouTube. And in the bigger schemes of tiki and history, Licudine coming from a Don the Beachcomber background, where so many cocktails were created by Filipino bartenders. We're going to build this drink in a drink mixer tin, starting with 5 drops of saline solution, 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, 1/4 ounce of Calamansi juice, 1/4 ounce of passion fruit puree, 1/4 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of orange juice, 1/2 ounce of grapefruit juice, 1/2 ounce of demerara syrup, 1/2 ounce of honey syrup, that's a 2-to-1 honey syrup, 1 teaspoon of St. Elizabeth allspice dram, 1/2 ounce of Hamilton 151, 1 ounce of Caruba, and 1 ounce of Worthy Park 109. Add 8 ounces of crushed or nugget ice and flash blend for 5 seconds. Garnish with a lime wedge, and that's it. The Rum Drum from Tropical Standard. I did say it was not prep heavy. I did not say it was not ingredient heavy. I made 2 of these, truth be told, on a camera. Just drinking these things the first time, I don't think they look as good in the tiki mug. I'm gonna be able to see it. This is what it looks like in a glass, and let's try it. This is fantastic. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's like quintessential tiki, yet it's balanced. It's not too sweet. It's not too acidic. There's not too much booze coming through. I mean, there's a lot of booze in here. I'm trying to pick out the different flavors in here, but I'm kind of getting most of it. Now, initially, it's passion fruit because it's such a distinct flavor, but I know it's a 1/4 ounce, but I can pick up the Calamansi juice. Now, the orange juice and grapefruit juice, I'm not necessarily picking that up. There's 13 ingredients in this drink. You're not going to individually be able to taste each one, but that's not really the point. It's about them all working together, and what kind of drink does that produce? I don't want to be too biased and overly influenced by what I'm reading, but there is a line in the Tropical Standard book about the rum barrel, and it's about revealing itself in layers, I believe. And it's like, I'm trying to not be cliche here, but I'm picking that up now. I just said I can't taste the grapefruit, but I'm picking up that bitterness now from the grapefruit juice, getting the allspice dram, even though it's just 1 teaspoon. And if you're new to Tropical Standard, the book, or kind of the techniques inside of it, this is probably the drink, had I known better, I would have started with, because it is so approachable. You just need access to these ingredients. The Calamansi juice, it's playing an important role here, but if you're not able to find that, just use more lime juice. And everything else in there is relatively easy. You don't need to acid adjust, you don't need to sugar adjust. You just need to add the 13 ingredients to your tin. If you don't have a drink mixer, that's fine too. Just shake it, especially in a drink like this. I do want to be impartial here and try to, give praise or I guess criticism if I think it's needed. And everything so far in the Tropical Standard book has been just kind of like the best version of whatever that is. And I'm trying to maybe bring down my enthusiasm for it, but at the same time, that's the whole point of that book, is to be the best version of something. And I think that this is the best version of a rum barrel. I think it's one of the best versions of any tiki drink you're going to find that has those familiar tiki flavors, but there's just layers and nuance to this that are unique. And if you know someone out there who thinks all tiki drinks are like slushy and sugary drinks and they don't understand the nuances and the balance to them, make them this drink right here. It'll be one of the best cocktails they've ever had and probably the best tiki or tropical drink that they've ever come across. I should disclose this is the first thing I've had to eat or drink today, so its potency is even next level for me. So that's it for this one. This is the Rum Drum from the Tropical Standard book. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below, subscribe to the channel, buy the book, follow those recipes, make this rum barrel, this rum drum. It's one of the best drinks you'll ever have. If you want to watch some more videos from the Tropical Standard book, check out these two videos right here. Otherwise, see you on the next one.